Good morning. It's a dreary Friday. It is 32 degrees though. It's just raining ice. That's all. It's just raining ice. It's not that bad out. Not where I'm at anyway. As I head further into the woods, of course, the streets aren't as taken care of as they are or traveled as they are in the inner city. Not that this is really an inner city, but you know what I mean. So, yeah. So as I get further in, I'll drive slower. But so today is Friday. We are like a couple days away from Christmas, and I'm still not in the Christmas mood. I still have to go buy my grandkids gifts. I haven't done that yet. We're not going to Connecticut this weekend. We were supposed to go this weekend, and we're not going this weekend. So we are probably going to go next weekend. So I have my next 4 days off to work on the outfits that I have to make for everybody, which is great. And then, I haven't bought James anything. Nothing at all. I really can't afford to. And since I get all of his money, I know he hasn't bought me anything. But we'll figure that out later on. It's not a big deal. Usually what happens is he gets some of his paycheck for his own money on a different card. And he just takes me shopping and says, let's go buy an outfit, or let's go buy sneakers, or let's go buy something. That's usually how that works. So it's not that big of a deal. And then, so I just, like I said before, I'm not in the Christmas spirit at all. I'm not feeling Christmas. It doesn't feel like Christmas to me at all. Financially, we're just struggling right now. So, of course, I'm just not in that giving spirit at all. But it'll get better. There's always, always, always a rainbow. And at that rainbow, there's always a pot of goodness. It may not be gold, but there's a blessing in that pot somewhere. You just have to travel that rainbow and follow it to the end. So that is what I'm doing. So I did the ricotta bake, and maybe I made it wrong. I don't really know, but it's not what I thought it would be. It's not bad. It's just not what I thought it would have been. So I was able to eat one muffin with no problem. I did not go to two because I felt that one was enough right off the bat. Because it is filling. It's ricotta cheese with cheese and spaghetti sauce. So it is filling. So I didn't want to push it. So I only had one. And then I waited a little bit. I waited like an hour because I was making ornaments, wrapping stuff up for people. And then I went ahead and I ate a second one. See, I was making these things. For people, yes, people are, so I waited in between and did all of that. I'm looking forward to this 4-day weekend. I really need the time to relax and just veg, and it's gonna be really nice. So it's the ricotta bake. Back to the ricotta bake. Sorry, it wasn't what I expected. Yesterday I went to Pinterest to try to find some recipes for pureed, mushy diet, and I didn't find any. I found lots of like, you know, protein shakes, and I found lots of you know, low carb recipes, which is great for later on, but not right this minute. I did find something with like a refried bean soup type of thing, kind of like a chili it looked like. So I did pin that, and I'll give that a try. I mean, I'm the only one eating it. So we have our company party today, and I have to make buffalo chicken dip, and I'm gonna try that. I don't really make it spicy as it is. Like, I make it mild because you never know. Some people don't like overly hot stuff, and so some people do. But you know, to appease everybody, I just make it mild. I don't make it hot, overly hot. So I know that I can handle chicken. I know that I can handle cream cheese. No, I haven't had cream cheese yet, so I don't know that. But that's not a big deal because it's cheese. And I know I can handle regular cheese. So the only thing that I'm not sure about is the spicy. But since I don't make it overly hot as it is, I don't think it's going to be an issue. So I can at least eat that, and there's ranch dressing in it, which I don't know if I can handle. But, I mean, I know I can eat that. It's kind of mushy. I just have to make sure I chew really, really well. But, you know, it's not a big deal. So, you know, I just, like, I brought pudding as a snack while everybody else is eating, because there's going to be all kinds of food there that I can't have. You know, there's going to be baked beans, there's going to be shepherd's pie, there's going to be lasagna, there's going to be, I think, pulled pork, or, you know, little wiener dog things. I'm not really sure. You know, there's going to be cookies and cupcakes and crackers and all kinds of stuff like that, and I can't have any of it. So at least I think I can have the chicken that I'm going to be making. And I may just save myself some on the side. No, I won't. No, because I'm just going to add it all together. I'm just going to try it. And, you know, I think I will be fine. I don't think I'm going to have an issue with it. Again, it's not going to be overly spicy. I know I said I didn't want to try anything new while I was at work, because I don't want to feel like crap, and I don't want to poop, or I don't want to vomit while I'm at work. But I think since I've already tolerated the most of that stuff, that I should be fine. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, I have to taste it as I make it anyway, so we'll see as I go with the tasting. And, you know, because I always taste it to make sure that it's not too spicy, and, you know, I'm not overdoing it. So we'll see how things go as the day progresses. So today, if I don't eat today regardless, because when I bring it home, I'm going to try if I don't try it at work, I'm going to try it at home. So regardless, it's going to be tried today. That's going to be a new food that I introduce. And then tomorrow is probably going to be the refried bean thing, and we'll see how that goes. Although beans are gassy, so I don't really know about that, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then I'm going to buy some spinach, and I'm going to put it in my shakes. I'm going to start incorporating that stuff because I need iron, and of course spinach has lots of iron. And you know, I'm going to get kale and include that as well, because I really need those nutrients. And it's going to be in my shake. And so since I have to have a shake anyway, and I'm tired of the shakes, I found a bunch of recipes for different shakes. So I'm excited to try those. You know, I might just call the dietitian and check to see if I can have peanut butter today. Not because I know they said no peanuts, but it's peanut butter, and it's actually powdered peanut butter. It's the PB, whatever it is. It's not real peanut butter. I don't know what it is, but I might just call the nutrition and see if I can add that to my shakes, to change the taste of them. I know I could add, I know Nutella would be great, but Nutella is just not good for you. I did find a recipe of a Nutella shake, but it doesn't have Nutella in it. So I did pin that and save that. See, I found lots of shake recipes, which is great because I need to have shakes for a, continual. So it'll be great to have all these different variations. But yeah, it's just kind of crappy that I didn't find any recipes for, soft, mushy food. I mean, I found like mac and cheese and that type of stuff, but I don't want to carb it out. I don't want to have a shitload of carbs as my option. I had a baked potato, great. I had mashed potato, okay, great. But I'm not going to continue to have that as my meal. Just like this ricotta bake, I had it, and great, it's an option that I can have, but it's also high in fat. So it's not something that I'm going to have on a regular basis because it is high in fat. I want something that's better for me nutritionally, and I will find recipes for it, even if it means that I have to ask my husband, who works in a convalescent home, what he feeds the old people there, which I'm sure it's high in carbs because macaroni and cheese and stuff is cheap, so I'm sure it's those type of things that they feed them. But I will, if I have to do that, that's what I will do. I don't care. But I really don't want high carbed foods. That's not going to help me to my goal. And I know a little bit of carbs is great, but when you're having 23, 40, 40, 50, 60 carbs a day, that's not great. And so, because that just spirals into having 100 carbs a day, and I just don't want that. I don't want to go over 30 carbs a day. Straight, simple, period, and I'm going to stick to that. Especially useless carbs like potatoes. And I've seen stuff on Pinterest where, for this part of the diet, people are having rice. Why the hell would you have rice? Like, that is one of the potatoes and white rice are one of the biggest culprits to the problem that got us overweight to begin with. Bread, all of that. So why would you even come out of surgery having that stuff? I don't understand. I don't understand. I would rather just drink chicken broth and eat Campbell's chicken condensed soup than have all those carbs every single day. I don't understand it. So, but those are my choices. That's my plan. I'm going to continue to look. Pinterest, I know it all depends on how you word it. It's not an easy search because it does come up with, how somebody worded what they posted and then how you're wording your search to come up with the results. It's not like Google where you just type in, mushy pureed food and it knows exactly what you want. Pinterest is not the mind reader like Google. So yeah, I'm going to measure myself as well because I think I've lost inches. Because when I went to the doctor's on Monday, they had to use a smaller cuff, blood pressure cuff. She tried the bigger one and she didn't get an accurate reading. So she tried a smaller one and she got an accurate reading, which means I've lost inches, not just, not as well, which is a great thing. So we're going to check to see that. I'm going to check the date. I want to do it like a month, on a monthly basis. So I'm going to check the date the last time I did it, and then if it's been a month, then I will do it. What else? I did exercise yesterday. I did squats. And I did squats while I was waiting for the regatta bake to cook. And I did some shoulder and arm muscle exercises. So again, I'm not doing overly vigorous exercising just because I'm not eating a whole lot. So I'm not pushing my body. I'm not trying to burn 500 calories when I'm only taking in 600 calories. I'm not doing that to myself. I know that, it would be an excellent time to do that because then it would be a deficit and I definitely would be losing. But it also eats all the nutrients and vitamins that you're consuming since you're consuming very little, and it really can be detrimental to your health. So that's why I'm not overdoing it. The little bit of walking, well, not the little bit of walking, but yeah, I guess you could say a little bit of walking. I probably get in like 7,000 steps in a day. And so, though it's not the 10,000, I'm not going to overdo it because I'm not getting all of those calories in. And I'm not getting the nutrients, and I can feel it. I am tired. I'm sluggish. I'm not as on point as I normally am. So I can feel it. And I definitely need to start ramping up those green veggies in my shakes to get those nutrients that I need. I can feel the difference. And I'm sure people can tell too, because I'm not as uppity, I'm not as, happy, I'm not the normal me. And I'm not getting enough of the liquids in. I know I'm not. I know I'm not. And so I have to find a way to get that protein in, and I have to find a way to get that liquid in. The protein drinks are just grossing me out, so I have to find a different one. I think I'm going to go online today and see if I can find Premier protein drinks and get a couple of bottles. I don't really want to buy a whole lot and then not like them. So we'll see. I'm just not, I don't know. I need a different water bottle too. My husband laughs because I have like 5 million water bottles, which isn't true. I got rid of a bunch of them. But the ones that I have, I don't really care for. So I need to get a different kind. And I can't use straws, and every single one that I have is straw because that's what I used to use all the time before. And I'm not bringing the big 64-ounce water bottle in because I know I'm not going to drink the 64 ounces. So all that's going to make me want to do is just chug, and I can't do that. So I need a smaller water bottle that I can fill, which kind of sucks because my job doesn't have a working refrigerator. So that's it. Those are the plans for the next couple days. I will make videos over the next couple days. So you guys have a great Friday. Stay safe, stay warm, whatever it is, wherever you're at, enjoy it. You know what I say, the best investment you can make is an investment in you. What are you investing in you today? Well, today I'm trying to, still trying to gain access and learn this new way of life. It's not an easy task, but damn it, I'm determined to do it. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Bye-bye.